to the cocoa of the matter, to the story of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, move closer. Boni Alaji. Is it true that they said, he said, she said, and someone be Alaji? Is it true what we are hearing? Because, hey, can you imagine? An independent news agency in France, AFP, you guys know them. You cannot buy them. They reported that Nigerian President, President Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu secretly paid billions of naira to Boko Haram terrorist group. The devil is there. They said he paid this money to secure the release of the nearly 230 kidnapped school children and teachers in Niger State. You guys remember that time that they kidnapped about 200 and actually it was about 300 of them. Some of them escaped. And so now we are hearing from AFP that the president allegedly paid billions of naira for the release of these school children and the teachers, which is in direct violation of Nigeria's anti-ransom laws. She understand? She you get it? Nigeria has a law that we will not pay ransom anymore to terrorists because that is how terrorists are empowered. So what this thing is telling us now, if it is true, because now it is between Alaji and AFP. What this thing is telling us now is that those students and the teachers were never actually rescued. Because if you rescue somebody, you go in there, you shoot, you kill the kidnappers, and then you rescue them. That is what we call rescue. What we are hearing now is that the Nigerian government did empowerment of the terrorists, giving them billions of naira. Intelligence sources cited by AFP disclosed that the Nigerian government paid a huge ransom with figures ranging between 2 billion to as high as 10 billion. So they allegedly paid between 2 and 10 billion naira to secure these children's freedom. Absolutely, we want the children to be free. We want the teachers to be free. Absolutely. But then they told us that they were rescued. This is not what the Nigerian government said, especially because the Nigerian government has a law against paying terrorists. The one source actually claimed that the government paid approximately 40 million naira per hostage, estimating the total to be around $7 million. These funds were allegedly transported by helicopter into Boko Haram's enclave in Goza, Borno State, near the Cameroonian border. That in itself tells us that the Nigerian government knows the address of Boko Haram. They know where to find them. They know where they are living. You understand? They know their enclave. Go. They know how to enter their apartment. This money was said to have been handed over to a terrorist named Ali Ngulde, a senior Boko Haram commander. The investigation also fingered a feared Boko Haram figure who is known as Sadiku. They said he's the mastermind. This man called Sadiku is already famous for allegedly hijacking a passenger train from Abuja in 2022 and extracting hefty ransom from the passengers. And beyond operating from Borno, the man also allegedly operates a terror cell in Niger State. I'm telling you, Nigerian government, they don't just know their address, they know their offices, like all the branches that they have. 2 Boko Haram commanders were also allegedly freed as part of the negotiation. It wasn't just the money that was paid. It wasn't just the billions that was paid. The Nigerian government also allegedly freed 2 Boko Haram commanders. And they are telling us that they've declared war against terror. So this just makes it obvious that the Nigerian government is the one funding terrorism in Nigeria. Do you know that the government has denied it? But then 4 intelligence sources familiar with the negotiations, they contradicted the official position of the Nigerian government. They told AFP that the payments were definitely made after intense back-channel talks led by the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. Hey! Uncle Nuhu Ribadu, you knew about this? What's that? These negotiations reportedly lasted for 2 weeks before the captives were freed. So for 2 weeks after these kids were kidnapped, the Nigerian government was negotiating with the kidnappers. How much do you want? Okay, this is how much we can afford. Okay, we'll send it by helicopter. Give us your address one more time. Okay, and Nuhu Ribadu will be the one to negotiate. For 2 weeks, guys, there was no rescue mission. For 2 weeks. Once again, we are happy that those kids are freed. Teachers are freed. But what is this? we are empowering terrorists, even if to ensure that none of these kids will be killed, even if they will give them the money for them to be freed. What happened after giving them the money and after they freed the kids? Can't they go back to go and finish the terrorists? Are you telling me that the Nigerian army is not capable of a successful rescue mission? I mean, we just sent Nigerian troops to Benin Republic last year, December, didn't we? When they tried to overthrow their president. They were trying to overthrow their president, their corrupt president. And Nigeria sent soldiers. We sent troops to them like quickly. We cannot send troops to rescue our own children. I don't understand what is happening. This is sad. I interviewed Reverend Ladi Thompson, who said that Nigerian president is in the know about the terrorism that is going on in Nigeria, that he pays them. That video went viral. A lot of people watched it. But there were people who also said, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, now this is AFPO telling us that Nigerian president paid about 10 billion to Boko Haram terrorists. What do you think these people will do with the 10 billion? They'll buy more weapons. They'll terrorize more people. They'll kidnap more people. And if this happened with just one operation, if they could get billions out of one operation, do you know how many operations they've had? Like, do you know how many times they've kidnapped a lot of people that the Nigerian government is trying to save face? Not that they actually cared about these people, but whenever they kidnap a lot of people at a time, the government is trying to save face. So that means they've been paying them each time and telling us that they are rescuing these people. Which makes me wonder how many billions have been paid to these terrorists. I think besides just telling us that AFP is lying, the president needs to address this. This is a huge scandal. And Uncle Nuru Ribadu also needs to speak out, because now he's been quoted as the negotiator for terrorists. This is wrong.